Hi friends, in the following months we're going to hit summer record temperatures again, and some of you might want to take advantage of the scorching sun to fry some eggs and bacon and save on fuel. It also might be a great way to reduce carbon dioxide emissions. You will find many videos in YouTube of people trying to fry eggs in the sun, but it's not as easy and safe as you may think. Before you go and buy the eggs, watch this video. Salmonella is a bacteria found in eggs that can affect your health if you're not careful. An egg that is not cooked enough, as can easily happen when cooking with the sun, can poison you with salmonella. First, an egg kept at 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit shows no salmonella growth till 18 hours. But that same egg at 37 degrees Celsius or 99 degrees Fahrenheit will have an infective dose in 6 hours. So, if you're going to fry an egg, fry it as soon as possible, especially if you have it in a hot place. Second, the egg must be cooked quickly and completely. All the egg protein must be pasteurized. That is, the temperature inside the egg must reach over 71 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Fahrenheit, till both white and yolk are firm all over, without any runny parts. For these reasons, all those eggs fried in YouTube that show some runny parts or took over 5 minutes in producing something like a fried egg can be plagued with salmonella. In any case, you should never try to fry Australian eggs.
It is thickening up a little bit.
There seems to be some problem with them.
Not bad.
Types of sun-cooked eggs. An egg can be cooked by the sun in two ways. First, oven-style cooking. The heat of the sun reaches the surface of the egg and heats it by radiation. The egg is cooked from above. The insides of the egg cook by conduction or convection. The heat moves within the egg. This kind of cooking tends to dehydrate the egg. It loses water. You can recognize this kind of cooking because the yolk deforms and the white becomes crystal-like and transparent. Usually, this kind of cooking will produce an unhealthy egg because it will take too long to cook. Second, hot plate cooking. The heat of the sun reaches a metal plate that heats by radiation. Once the plate reaches the proper temperature, we place the egg on it, and the heat is transferred from the plate to the egg by conduction and convection. In this case, we have two possibilities. If the temperature of the plate isn't high enough, the egg will lower the temperature below the pasteurizing level, and parts of the egg won't cook completely.
We made a mistake the first time we did it. What did we do wrong?
Well, first of all, we pulled the eggs out of the refrigerator, which means the eggs were cold. So as soon as you get it onto the hot surface, it cools the surface way down, so they aren't going to cook.
Eventually, after a while, it will dehydrate just like an oven-style cooked egg. This produces an unhealthy egg. If the temperature of the hot plate is high enough, the egg will cook quickly, just like it cooks in a frying pan on the stove. It should end up with a firm white, with no runny, transparent liquid, and the yolk must be like a uniform segment of a sphere. This is the perfect fried egg. Further cooking can burn the edges and harden the yolk, but that will not be bad. Usually, 5 minutes of cooking should be enough. What is needed to cook an egg with the sun? As the temperature inside the egg must reach over 71 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature of the oil or the pan must be around 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius for about 5 minutes. It is very difficult to reach that temperature just with the sun. but you can give it a try. To test the temperature of the pan, we can put a grain of rice, a bit of bread, or even a peeled potato. And if it sizzles, you're ready to go. I have tried this with a match, but it doesn't ignite. Depending on your context, there are two ways you can fry an egg with the sun safely. First, you might be able to reach that temperature if you use a copper or aluminum frying pan, preferably with a dark matte finish. It's more difficult for a steel, iron or clay pot to reach the required temperatures due to their lower thermal conductivity. Season the pan with a small amount of animal fat or vegetable oil so the egg does not stick. However, vegetable oils have a low thermal conductivity, so remove any excess. Preheat the pan in the sun so it reaches around 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit. That might mean leaving it in the sun for hours when the sun strikes hardest. Let the eggs adapt to room temperature for 10 minutes before breaking. If the egg doesn't fry within 5 minutes, finish the frying on the stove till all runny parts are cooked. Yeah, I know this is not what you expected, but still you will be saving some fuel and you'll be ensuring the egg is completely cooked. Second, if the pan won't reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 degrees Celsius or more, you can use a parabolic solar cooker. These will concentrate the heat from the sun just below your pan, cooking the eggs just like your kitchen stove. Look, that's all folks. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, and click on the bell if you want to be notified about new videos. Bye bye.